This is an introduction to the Response Wizard, which is a tool you can use to respond to Patent Office actions. So the first thing you want to do is sign in, and you'll see a list of Office actions in your inbox, and you can click on the response column to work on the response to that Office action. I just clicked on the last one, so we're now responding to that last Office action, and you see a window that's a little bit complicated looking, but there's really not that much going on. So once you get the hang of it, it'll be pretty simple. The main thing to look at is we've got the Office action itself in the middle, and the tool automatically identifies each rejection within the Office action, and it highlights it for you. So in this case, it says claims 1 to 3 and 6 to 20 are rejected under 35 USC 102A1. That's one rejection, and let's see if there's any more. Okay, and we see a second one saying claims 4 and 5 are rejected under 35 USC 103. So this Office action has two sets of rejections, and it automatically creates a table of contents mirroring those rejections in the Office action. So in the table of contents, which is in the upper left, this is the table of contents for our response, and we see two sets of rejections, the 102 rejections and then the 103 rejections. And when we click on the rejection in the table of contents, it first of all synchronizes with the Office action so you can see what the rejection was. And second of all, it gives us a section in the upper right, which is where we write our response. So we have some boilerplate to get you started, and then we can write our response underneath it. And then we go to the next section and we do the same thing. We look at the Office action, and then we start typing our response in the response corner. So if you look at the Office action, you see some hyperlinks in here. So one of the hyperlinks is to the claims. So if when we click on the number 4 here, claim 4, in the lower right, we see the claim for as it was most recently amended. So the claims have been updated, and they've been synchronized and hyperlinked with the Office action. So we click on the 5, we get claim number 5. And we can also edit here, so we can make whatever changes we want right in the claims there. Okay, and the last section we see here is the references. So we see this reference. If we click on it, it'll pop up the PDF for the PDF file of that reference, and the list of references are also in the lower left if you want to go directly to the reference without going to the hyperlink. The lower left corner also has the history of the case, file wrapper for the case, and in this case we only have the application and the current Office action we're working on. So if we wanted to see the original application, we would click on it here and it would pop up a PDF file of the original application. Okay, I showed you some of the features. Some other utilities is that you can resize these windows. You can move them around. So if we want to put the response letter in the middle, we can move it here. We can close windows if we want to. So there's a lot of flexibility to personalize how this looks. We can expand this if we want more space to write our response. All right, and the last thing, if we want to put this all together and submit it to the Patent Office, we click the Preview and Download, and that'll give us all of our different sections from the table of contents. So we have our title page, we have our claims with whatever amendments we've made to them, and then at the end we have our response that we've typed in, but we haven't really done that much, but here's where it would show up. And then we can either download it or copy and paste it into Word if we have a Word template that we're comfortable using. Okay, that's the introduction to this tool. Hope you found it helpful, and I appreciate your watching.